power. Together we will rise. They tried to burn us, we glowed like a flower. They didn't know we had a phoenix's power. Phoenix power.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Jade Feinics here. I am back. I am ready, and it is... I have so many things that I want to talk about. So many things that I want to talk about. But first, obviously, I am joined by my beautiful and lovely co-host,
It all started when I was born.
Lavender.
Hello, everybody. It is a very, very exciting time to be a spooky person that is alive in the year of our Lord 2025.
Is it our Lord, though?
Is it?
No.
I heard there was some overpopulation in hell.
I mean, yes. Yes. But we are back. We are coming hot. We are hot off the presses with our fucking high that we had from Halloween. Because
Yes.
Jesus Christ,
Oh my
that was
God.
fantastic.
Perfect night, perfect vibes.
So worth
I
it.
am
so worth it.
happy Halloween was on a Friday, and it makes me even more excited that Halloween's going to be on a fucking Saturday next year.
Yo!
I can actually fucking enjoy it. And then it'll be on a Sunday, so I can also
Enjoy
sort of
it.
enjoy it.
I still enjoy it. I don't
Because
give a
at least,
fuck.
like, I still got the whole day, and then, Monday is Monday Kayla's problem in a year and a half.
Yeah. I was like,
So
girl.
she's got some time.
Like, I want to quote Nightmare Before Christmas right now and be like, there's only 365 days left to the next Halloween. 364! So,
fucking love that movie.
I am counting down the days to the next
fucking
Halloween.
iconic.
I am counting down the days. Now, Halloween was pretty epic for us, but what was even more epic is that a few days before Halloween itself, even before Devil's Night itself, October 29th, which is a very special day in Feinics Gate lore and history and propaganda and all that other fun shit for several reasons. Several fucking reasons. Because first off, October 29th is our special Cam's birthday.
Hell yeah, we love you, buddy.
Shout out to Cam on that one. So, and that is our Scarlett's hubby. So,
Woo, I'm about to make a
You
name
know,
for myself.
shout out to our
Give him a little
Scarlett.
praise.
Shout out to our Scarlett. Shout out to her hubby Cam.
And they'll have come back from their anniversary trip
sooner or later,
sooner or later.
let them have fun.
If they ever reappear.
If they ever reappear.
Let them go into the night.
It's fine. It's fine. But they're
Houston,
having so much fun right now, I'm sure.
we have no problems.
So, on top of all of that, we are now in November. We are now in
Wild.
November.
Crazy.
The year is almost done. We are almost done with 2025.
I can't even think about that. It's hurting my brain like way too much.
It is. But on top of all this wonderful things that happened on October 29th was another big thing is that our queen, Vivian Medrano's birthday is also October 29th.
Hell yeah, girly.
It's big shout out to Vivian because I've been a big fan of her and Spindlehorse for years.
Yeah.
Years I've been following her YouTube. And actually 6 years ago, on October 29th, she released the pilot episode on YouTube of Hazbin Hotel.
Yep, the original has been.
And I've been waiting so patiently. I had been waiting years.
for it to reappear into the zeitgeist.
Not even just that. I've been waiting years for them to release the actual fucking series. But
that was like the longest wait on the face of humanity.
But I finally got it this year, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I finally got it this year because we had Hazbin Hotel got picked up by Prime.
Yep.
It got picked up by Prime. I can't. I love it.
I'm at half mast.
So I had an entire season. I had an entire
To
season.
love, to enjoy, to indulge.
I had an entire season. And as of this year, October 29th, I only had to wait, like 6 months,
6 months.
give or take?
Which, honestly, small fucking potatoes
I
compared
know.
to the long
Down
haul.
to 6 years. 6 months is nothing compared to 6 years. All right. I got season 2.
Fuck yeah! And we're oh so very excited that not only do we have season 2 of Hazbin Hotel, but now Vivian's companion show, Hell of a Boss,
My favorite too.
is now also on Prime.
Yes.
So you can watch them all together. You get double the hell.
Yes, the Hellaverse is only expanding, and I am so here for it.
I'm waiting for it to get bigger, 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 and more duo promos like they did with Charlie and Blitz, please.
Yes, please.
Because it was absolutely hilarious, and I need more of that in my life, especially as a marketer. Clever marketing will never elude me. As someone that moved out of creative to go into operational marketing, I really love seeing the really fun creative things that people come up with because I do miss those parts of what I do.
Yes.
So please, more duo promos.
Yes. So originally, I'm going to give you some Hazbin Hotel history and lore. Now, this is an adult animated musical comedy television series. This is not for children.
Please don't have your... Look, I don't want to be that guy that's like, please don't have your children watch something because I would like to think that you know your child well enough.
No, you don't.
Like, there were plenty of things that my parents let me watch that I shouldn't have been watching at certain ages.
Yeah.
However, they knew my threshold of things I could handle.
Yeah.
But also, maybe just, if you're going to have them watch it, be a fellow observer.
Yeah, but also you're not going to like it.
Yeah, it's not really...
Unless you're like a parent, like that someone's in my age group, you're
really not
weird.
going to probably
No.
enjoy it, and it'll probably just kind of like off-put you. So maybe don't complain about it
just enjoy it.
and enjoy things in your life.
So basically, here's your lore. The series revolves around Charlie Morningstar, who is the crown princess of hell. And she is on a quest to find a way for sinners to be redeemed and allowed into heaven via her Hazbin Hotel, as an alternative to heaven's annual extermination of souls due to hell's overpopulation. Now, this was produced by Spindlehorse in collaboration with A24, and then Amazon, MGM Studios, and the animation studio Bento Box has now, this is what actually helped produce this series.
Yeah, they like fully picked it up.
Yes. Now, this cast of voice actors is so stacked. And you and I have had the absolute pleasure of meeting, I would say, 95% of
Yeah,
them.
we've been able to meet nearly all of them,
Yes.
including Charlie's original voice actress.
Yes.
From the original pilot
yeah.
on YouTube. We would love to meet you, Erica, still, though.
Yes.
Erica Henningsen, who voices Charlie now.
I believe. So we've met Stephanie Beatriz.
Yes.
We have met Alex Brightman.
Yes.
We have met Kimiko Glenn.
Yep.
We have met Blake Roman.
Oh, hell yeah, we have.
We've met Christian Borle.
Yep.
And we've met Amir Talai.
Yes, we have.
Of the original cast that we have not met, we have only missing Erica Henningsen and Keith David himself.
Oh, fuck yeah, Keith.
If I ever met Keith, I'm going to die because that is Gargoyle, that is Goliath, that is my gimme.
Also, voice like goddamn butter.
Not even just that.
It literally puts me in another dimension of being.
Yeah.
I just...
I can't, yeah. And also can gimme. Now, this is they only have 2 seasons.
Yes.
There's only 10 episodes that's including the pilot right now. We are getting more.
Yes, they did announce
Wait,
an official...
they don't have Brandon on here. Oh, wait, no, because we're in Hazbin.
Yes, Brandon is in Helva, and they do kind of mention in the
He
dual
plays-
promos.
Brandon also does play the the anchor lady.
Yes!
So, yeah.
But yeah, they do have little plugs now that they'll both be on Amazon Prime, that there'll actually be more crossovers between the two shows.
Thank God.
And they've already announced technically that we're going to be getting seasons 3 and 4.
Yes.
And that they are going to be in production. So everyone, husband lovers, don't you worry. We still have time to reign. And that's not even including what seasons may be added moving forward.
We're getting 3rd and 4th confirmed.
Exactly.
We are getting a 3rd and 4th confirmed. It is, I'm here for it. I need it. Now here's the thing. I've been a fan of Medrano since 2019 when I became made aware of this pilot. But she apparently was funding her work for Hazbin on her Patreon since 2014.
Yes.
I didn't know that because I'm not a big Patreon person. I don't do that kind of shit. I should, honestly. I mean,
What?
so there's that. But I got turned on to this pilot on YouTube in 2019, and it was entirely made by freelancers. All of it financed by the Patreon followers. And I had to wait until January of 2024. 2024. Okay? Until I get the actual fucking series. And I'm okay with this, but at the same time, fuck you.
We jumped out a window.
And hey, I think another really fun fact about the year 2024 for Hazbin Hotel is that February, that original pilot episode that they made with all these freelancers and through Patreon reached over 100 million views on YouTube.
As it should. It fucking deserves it.
It deserved every ounce of it. And to be honest, like, it has blown up immensely. I mean, we're talking, this was the largest global debut for any new animated series in Prime Video's history.
Yeah. Hello, McFly. This is literally one of the things that I've been waiting for my entire life. And here's the thing, and this is why I love Hell of a Boss as much as I do, is because the Hazbin pilot was so popular by VisiPop. That's why we got Hell of a Boss.
Yep.
That is, and Hell of a Boss actually premiered October 31st, 2020. So I have actually managed to stave off my Hazbin need by being able to watch Hell of a Boss.
Yeah, and what's so cool about Hell of a Boss now being available on Prime is they actually made a point of letting everyone know that it'll still be available for free on YouTube.
Yeah.
You will still be able to access Hell of a Boss.
Yep.
They're not taking away, because I know it's something that people worry about. They're like, oh, what if I can't afford Amazon Prime? Like, what if I can't access Amazon Prime for whatever reason?
Yeah.
They're still allowing the fan base to stay where it's comfortable
And where it came from.
and where it came from, and allowing it to grow in new platforms too, which I think is really exciting and really fun.
And like, we're also talking about a series that actually, a lot of the voice cast that I actually do fall in love, that I've fallen in love with, they're also Broadway actors.
Yes.
Like Alex Brightman,
Yes.
I fell in love with Alex Brightman before I even knew he was in Hazbin, because I saw him back, I want to say in either it was 2019 or 2020, or
Maybe 2019.
it might be 2019, in Beetlejuice.
I saw him as well in Beetlejuice. And to throw it even further back, I saw him as Dewey Finn in the School of Rock musical they did on Broadway.
I never saw the School of Rock, and the going to see Beetlejuice was actually a Valentine's Day gift for
I
me.
remember that. It was so sweet.
From DigiNan, and this is pre-COVID, so we actually went to the Beetle House before, and then after we went to see the Beetlejuice musical, and it was just a magical night for me, because like, and that's literally where I fell in love with Alex Brightman. Like, his voice, I'm just like, yes, like I'm sir, I want to have 10,000 of your babies. Like, I'll put them in incubators for you. Like, just breed me, daddy.
He is an absolutely unhinged talent. Is the best way for me to explain Alex Brightman. Because Alex Brightman was, not only does he have like a wonderful singing voice, like period.
Like,
as I said, I saw him as Dewey Finn in School of Rock. Like, he was wonderful in that. And then you see him in Beetlejuice. Completely different turn. Like, he specifically actually had to take breaks from the show because he worked so hard to create this whole new voice, not only within his speaking voice, but his overall singing octave.
Yep.
To meet the gruff, raspy Beetlejuice voice.
Hey, folks. Like,
But
I can't.
he was
even,
amazing.
I can't even do it.
Because he needed to allow his voice to recover. That's how hardcore this man was going.
Yeah, and it was so good. I mean, he performed live on the Tony Awards.
Oh my God, that was my favorite Tony performance.
It was such a good fucking performance. Like, I still sing the songs from that musical. Like, that is one of my favorite things. And that was my first exposure to Alex Brightman. So you can only imagine how fucking excited I was to find out that he voices several fucking characters in Hazbin.
And in Hell of a Boss.
And in Hell of a Boss. But
It's so fun.
I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, yes, please. And then on top of that, in Hell of a Boss, I also, like, anyone that knows Jade lore, incoming, whee! I'm obsessed with Invader Zim.
Yup.
Obsessed. And no, it's not my edgelord fucking shit. Like, I've been obsessed with Invader Zim because I was obsessed with fucking Johann Vasquez since I was in fucking middle school. Fuck all y'all. Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, you don't even know. All right?
Don't even test.
Don't test me.
What?
fuck your life. Bing bong.
But okay, like Johann Vasquez created Invader Zim. He like okay. So then, who the fuck do you think I hear in Hell of a Boss but fucking Zim?
It's like, wait a minute.
I'm like, why does Moxie sound
like Invader Zim.
like Invader? Because it is Invader Zim. Like,
And it's amazing.
like I'm just sitting there like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, bruh. What? Richard Horvitz is literally one of my favorite voice actors of all time. I've gotten to meet him.
That's so cool.
I've gotten to meet him a few times. You know, and he did Zim's voice for me. And this is before I knew about like Hell of a Boss and Hazbin Hotel. So meeting him before like all of this, I'm just sitting there going, like just the glee on my face. Lavender is looking at me like I have 6 heads right now. Fuck you. All right. All right. And then on top of that, like, again, I know we're supposed to be talking about Hazbin, but I'm going to talk about Hell of a Boss a lot too.
Valid. I mean, like, hey, like, I'm a big Broadway girly. So honestly, like, the fact that Jeremy Jordan is Lucifer is such a huge deal for me. Like, I love Jeremy Jordan. And if you were a theater kid of a certain age and a certain year, Newsies was your Roman Empire.
Hello.
Newsies was the Roman Empire. This was the show that you were like, oh my God, look at the dancing. Oh my God, look at this thing. Oh my God. And Jeremy Jordan was right at the center of it.
I mean, we're also talking about Stephanie Beatriz.
Yeah.
Like, hello.
I love her. I mean, like, I loved her in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I love her overall.
She's my favorite fucking character in Brooklyn
She's the
Nine-Nine.
best. We love Rosa.
Rosa's the best. And then on top of that, like Encanto.
Yeah,
Like,
I love Encanto.
Literally, I'm going from knowing this woman as Rosa, this badass and a fucking nasty voice and all that fucking shit, to this is my family. I'm like, what the fuck? How is this possible?
I'm not even gonna lie. I like, not that I didn't believe it was her, but like I didn't believe it was her when the movie first came out. I knew it was her, but I was like, And then I heard her sing it live for one of those, as they're talking about, they do those little live musicals. Like, that's a big thing right now.
Because we don't talk about Bruno.
And she sang live. I was like, oh my God.
It's her.
It's her.
You know, like, we're talking, and this is what makes me laugh so fucking hard, is because the mouse is like this evil fucking empire, right? And you would think that they would not want one of their fucking Disney, not really princess, but kind of really is a little bit, maybe, people doing a show about hell.
Where she plays a lesbian.
Where she plays a fucking lesbian fallen angel who's a former exorcist who kills damned souls.
Yeah.
Comment se dice, what?
I just want to say that she's got a great publicist then.
No.
She wasn't ready.
Because, like, here's the thing.
She wasn't
they never
ready.
took, like, even when she got to be in Encanto, they never took away any of the things that, like, made her her.
Never made her I love that they also, like, neber gave her shit for being Rosa.
Exactly. They never took those aspects of her career away.
No.
I think they've also loosened a lot versus what they were like in the past. Because I will say this, in the past, a lot of Disney performers, they were told that they couldn't take certain jobs or admit they were in certain projects because of their image with Disney. So they've definitely adapted to the times just a tiny bit.
Can confirm, because the voice of Ariel, all right, Jodie Benson, was not allowed to admit that she was one of the voice actors in that I think she was Sniper Wolf.
Yep.
I don't think she was allowed to admit that.
Nope, in Metal Gear Solid.
In Metal Gear Solid until recently.
Yeah, she was, and she knew that people found out.
And no, she realized that everybody was like, wait a minute here. And just at this past New York City Comic-Con, she was there along with the rest of the cast of Metal Gear. And DigiNan is dumb and didn't realize that they had changed a photo op that included her in it.
Yep.
So we didn't get that photo op because we didn't know. I blame DigiNan. All right. You're lying. I still blame him, though.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
But yeah, by the way, that was Richard Horvitz.
Yep.
You're lying. There he is. There he is. Okay. So like, I'm very much pleased and grateful that this actually got the attention that it deserved, if you want my honest to God opinion. The Hazbin Hotel pilot is pure fucking chaos meets this animation style that I personally have loved forever, because it's like it kind of throws in the Invader Zim aspect meets like old school cartoon style.
Yes, I love that it has like a very classic style to it.
Thank you. And that's like why I was so obsessed with this, and I kept checking back, and that's how I found out about Hellava. And Hellava actually still keeps those aspects. It just got cleaner.
Exactly. Like they really improved.
Yes.
Because they were able to bring more folks on. They were able to bring updated software and equipment on.
Yeah.
And I think one of the greatest examples of the fun, like classic take that has is Alistair the Radio Demon.
Oh my God, so good.
Like, I love Christian Borle just overall. I'm a huge Christian Borle fan.
Yes,
I've seen him quite a few times on Broadway. I got to see him in one of my all-time favorites, Something Rotten, where he played William Shakespeare.
Of course.
And he was absolutely phenomenal. And they do such a good job with how they have him record his voice.
You geeked out so badly when we met him at Comic-Con.
Yes, I did.
And we ducked them.
We did duck them.
And it's not the first time that Blake has been ducked by us, because we actually got to duck Blake in 2024 at Undiscovered Realm.
Yes, we did. And those were when we had our little crystal ducks. So now he probably has like 3 ducks from us now.
Multiple ducks.
He has multiple ducks.
Yes, because
I love this for him.
Because also that was when we met several of the cast, and then we got to meet more of the cast this time around.
Yes.
Still waiting on those last 3 though.
I will always cry over the fact that Lily Cooper, love of my life, who played Sandy Cheeks in SpongeBob SquarePants the Broadway musical, is also in Hazbin Hotel.
Yeah. Gimme.
I think that was the greatest. Like when we first met them at Undiscovered, and I was like, I loved you in SpongeBob. She was like, oh, thank you. I was like, you're welcome.
Like, yeah, dude, like I know you. We do our research, Phoenix fans.
Yeah.
Like, we don't just go walking up to these celebrities willy-nilly. I mean, you may think that we do. We fucking don't.
We don't. Like, it is a dedication of how much we love their work, enjoy their work. It's not just, oh, fun photo.
Yeah. Oh, fun photo. So that way I can sit there and have clout that I met the cast of Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss and da-da-da-da. Like, because I got to meet Brandon Rogers at Anime NYC this year.
One day I will meet Brandon Rogers, and that day will be the best unhinged day of my life.
I got to meet him dressed as the grandma from Dan to Dan, and he loved it. So
I love this for you.
like he literally like he's like, did you pay for a selfie with me? And I was like, I did. He goes, give me your phone. I'm like, okay. And then he took like several.
I love him.
And I'm just like, oh, okay. So like we're not doing it. He goes, no, give me your phone. I was like, done, bro.
Done. Okay.
I don't.
No touchy.
Fair. Cool. I don't let, and this is fun fact, everybody. I don't let anybody touch my fucking phone. I don't even like letting people use my phone to record our interviews.
Very fair.
But I do it. I just hate it.
Like, it's like almost like an anxiety thing.
It is a very much anxiety thing for me. And it's not because I have anything to hide on my phone. It's literally just because I have so much of our stuff saved
on that phone.
And I'm so terrified of losing footage or anything like that on the phone, because you never know.
No, exactly.
So like that is the reason why. And everybody's like, oh, why did you get another phone? I do have another phone. It's a business phone that I use for everything else.
Exactly. Like setting up our POSs, running the Wi-Fi hotspot. All very, very exciting things that I think would make its way to hell. I think all that technical shit would make its way to hell, especially our POS, who sometimes likes to act up.
Our POS is from hell.
I agree.
Okay.
It was sent to punish us.
It was sent to punish
us.
For
what reason? I have no idea.
Because I didn't participate in the extermination.
Oh, damn it. But also, thank you for keeping the damned souls safe in hell. Because now we get to have the hotel.
It's true. So basically, what you got to understand is that there is a main set of characters in Hazbin.
Yes.
You have, obviously, Charlie Morningstar, who's played by Erica Henningsen. Right?
Yes.
Then we have Stephanie Beatrice, who plays her girlfriend Vaggie.
She's so cute. Yes.
Then Alex Brightman, who plays Serpentious
And Adam.
and Adam. We have Kimiko Glenn, who is Nifty and Susan.
I love Nifty. What a little demon she is.
Oh, I love her. Blake Roman obviously is Angel Dust and the Eggy Boys. You have Amir Talai as Alastor and Tom Trench. Christian Borle is Vox. And then you have obviously Keith David as Husk.
Yes.
So these are all people. These are like the main characters in that the whole series, at least season 1. Because I have not been able to watch season 2 yet. I've
Yes.
not been able to watch any of them.
We've been real busy, Phoenix Nation. It's
yeah.
coming, though. It's coming.
This episode is coming out literally right before I go up to Rhode Island Comic Con.
I know.
So I will be at Rhode Island Comic Con all weekend, Phoenix fans. If you come and find me, I'll be there dressed as Queen Bee
Fuck yeah, you
from
will.
Hell of a Boss, because that is like my favorite thing. I dressed her as her several places now. It's my favorite fucking cosplay to do. But we also have some recurring characters that I absolutely do love. And we have met, actually. We got the joy of meeting. We got to meet Daphne Rubin Vega, who plays Carmela Carmine.
I love her.
We have gotten to meet Joel Perez, who plays Valentino.
Yep.
We have gotten to meet Lily Cooper, who plays Velvet.
Yep.
I've gotten to meet Brandon Rogers, who does Katie Killjoy. Have we met Jessica Vosk?
We haven't met Jessica Vosk.
She
we
plays
did
Lute.
meet Christina Alabedo,
Who's Cherry Bomb.
who's Cherry Bomb.
We have not met Jeremy Jordan yet, who plays Lucifer.
I surprisingly have never met him, and it makes me so sad because the amount of stage doors that I've gone to, it's a crime that I haven't met Jeremy Jordan.
Right. Darren Criss, who plays St. Peter.
I've met him. He's the nicest guy ever.
I haven't.
I met him
So-
at the Hedwig and the Angry Inch stage door, and he's signed so many of my playbills. And he interacted with me in the audience once in Hedwig, and it was the greatest night of my life.
I love this for you. We have not met Patina Miller, who plays Sarah.
No, we haven't.
And we have not met Shobha Narayan, who plays Emily.
Emily.
I know. I mean, we also get like a ton of guest voices on this show as well. You get James Monroe Englehart, who plays Zestial.
Yep.
Love that character. Don Daryl Rivera, who's Travis.
Sarah Stiles.
Mimsy. And then you have Leslie Kritzer, who's Rosie.
Liz Calloway, who does, for our Disney fans, who doesn't love Liz Calloway.
As the Speaker of God.
Fuck yeah, she is.
Patrick Stump plays Abel.
That is wild. I forget that all the time. That fucking Patrick Stump from Fall Out Boy is in this fucking show.
I know.
Same with Darren Criss. I'm not going to lie. I always forget Darren Criss is in it too.
Kevin Del Aguila, who's Baxter. And then what else do we got? We got Alex Newell, who is Zizzy Zilla.
Glee. That's all I know Alex Newell from. I'm not going to lie. I know you're very talented, Alex.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
And then finally, Andrew Durand, who's Prick.
Yes. And then obviously, like, I think probably for hardcore Hazbin fans, then you also have the OG pilot cast.
Yes.
And I'll never get over that one of the saddest things I ever saw in my life was their farewell to Hazbin.
Yeah.
Because it was just due to contractual issues with Amazon Prime.
That's okay.
So
It happens.
but I love that Vivzy got to work with them and really like put together a really beautiful farewell for them to these characters.
I'm sure they'll find a way to include them in the
I
future.
really hope so. Like, because a lot of Hazbin was really built off of just like the fan response to that first pilot.
It's
Like,
true.
I remember seeing people cosplaying these characters literally when this pilot came out.
Yeah. And I remember even saying, like, originally, before I knew anything about the pilot, I was like, who the fuck are you supposed to be?
Exactly. And I mean, hey, they've brought back some of the original voices. I mean,
They have.
James Monroe Englehart was one of the main bar patrons in that original pilot.
Yeah.
And he came back.
He
So,
did.
hey, Jill Harris, I'm rooting for you to come back.
And
My OG Charlie girl.
And we loved meeting you 2 years ago.
Oh, sweetest
person.
human being.
I mean, you had Michael Kovac, who was the original Angel Dust, who got replaced by Blake Roman.
Yes.
Not complaining, because they are very similar voices. And I believe that Blake, as a homage to Michael, kept the voice that way.
Yeah, like he wanted to really represent the character, not only to honor Michael, but I feel like in a ton of ways, honor the fan base that Michael developed for him before the official show was even made.
Right. Monica Franco played the original Vaggie and was obviously way more Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay, cursing angel dust out in Spanish the whole time.
Amazing.
Cursing the radio demon out in Spanish. I don't really believe that Stephanie did the same.
I'm kind of hoping that they will bring that into elements of the show.
Yeah,
'Cause
as
it was
my
such a
podcast
fun-
cats fight about it in the background.
Because it was such a fun, like, little, like, call to just, like, Vaggie's character.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really fun. And I'd love to see it come back, like, as a callback
Agreed.
to Monica.
Agreed. They did. I do believe that Edward Bosco was great as Alastor. I do.
Yeah.
I kind of like. I kind of. I'm sorry. I have to stick with Amir.
I agree. I feel like here's the other thing too. I think what's great about really thinking about the original pilot and the series as it is now, we really got to see how the characters have evolved
Yeah.
into these, I hate to say like new versions of themselves, but like new versions of themselves.
Yeah.
They've evolved from these same characters and they got to become real because of this original voice cast.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that there aren't a lot of ways that people have maybe found their own voice in their performance of these characters.
I don't disagree with you. I'm actually going to sit there and say that I actually do agree with you a lot there. Because I kind of feel like they were allowed to, because it wasn't just the singular pilot episode anymore. They are allowed to now build these characters.
Agreed.
And it's not just based on fan lore anymore, because that's where a lot of it was a fan lore.
And I've got to say, like, that fan lore was wild.
Wow, what the
Like,
fuck?
people really just went hardcore. And I kind of, that's what I love.
The rabbit holes.
Love about that original Hazbin pilot and the time between that original Hazbin pilot and when the show came to Amazon was just seeing how, like, we literally got breadcrumbed by Vivian, right? She was like, hey, come on, guys, watch this thing.
And then on top of that, you did get certain nods in Hellava
to those pieces of fan lore,
right?
Which was really fun. So like Vivian was listening and Vivian wanted to see, I feel, how the audience would respond to her characters. And then the things that the fandom cared about, she really like gave special prominence and special appreciation to in her development of Hellava and in her development of future episodes of Hazbin.
It's true because
called a hustle,
you
sweetheart.
did get the breadcrumbing in Hellava for sure. Especially when they started introducing the 7 deadly sins.
Yes.
So you did actually get that. You did. And it's even so, and like in Hellava, you actually see that there, and this is the other thing that I absolutely adore about Vivian, is she is so accurate on her lore.
Yes.
Like all the seals that you see in Hellava Boss and in Hazbin are fucking real.
They're from the actual text.
No, they're the actual seals of these demons.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. From the actual text. They
Yes.
took these things and she really ran with it. Like, because here's the thing. I do think there's like, a lot of ability for creative freedom. That's the word. But I think also the more that you actually like hearken to original source materials, whether that be through religion, through literature, through poetry, wherever you're pulling from, whether you're pulling from freaking OG Dante,
Yeah.
right? I think it's really fun that Vivian has done all of her research, but also said, let's get really fucking wild with it.
Yeah. Like they even took the original OG creation myth of Adam and Eve and Lilith and all that fucking shit and Lucifer's downfall. Like, and this is what I was alluding to, is they even go so far as to determine, because a lot of the time when you hear Lucifer, you also think Satan.
Yes.
Not realizing they're not the same.
No, they're two different entities.
Which is why they actually have Satan as the 7 deadly sin in Hell of a Boss, which actually makes me very, very happy.
I think that's such
that
a
we finally
fun,
got to see him.
Fun piece. And then getting to see like Jeremy Jordan, because what I love about Lucifer as a character and how Vivian created Lucifer as a character is she really doesn't let the audience forget that Lucifer is a fallen angel.
Nope.
And that's like what's interesting about seeing like why Charlie is passionate about trying to redeem souls.
Yeah, and also on top of that, she also still continues even with angelic lore because there are different levels of seraphim.
Yeah.
And you even see that in Hazbin Hotel, especially when Charlie gets to go up to heaven to make her case.
Yes.
And you actually get to see like there are very different versions of angels. There are very different levels of what these angels are. And even in some instances, if you actually really pay attention to that episode, you actually even see that these angelic beings are portrayed the way that they are. And they even and this is also, again, a nod to the breadcrumbing that we get in Hell of a Boss, is that they got cherubs.
Yes.
Okay, they had cherubs in fucking Hell of a Boss that talk about their fucking jobs from heaven. Okay?
Yeah.
That they also talk about in Hazbin Hotel.
And like what their callings are as angels.
Yes. And that's why you have to have eagle eyes when you're watching this show.
Yeah. And like, I think one of the coolest
eggs
things.
everywhere. Egg boys everywhere.
Boys.
The egg boys are everywhere.
Also just like the way that she takes a lot of descriptions of like OG angels.
Oh, yeah.
From like the Bible. And she
yeah.
builds them into the designs of these characters.
Like Sarah's
is
design.
Very, very cool because
Emily's design.
what I love is, for example, Adam.
First man.
He's the first man. So he looks more human than the rest of them.
No, because he is human.
Because he is human.
He was the first man.
So
And he was also the first person in heaven.
exactly. So it's so cool because you see the difference. Like, and Adam also behaves a lot differently because he was a human being.
Yep.
So it's so
He's such a dick.
He's like, I love him though. Like Alex Brightman does such a good job of playing this character and making you like love hate him.
Oh, yeah. Where it's like, oh my God, you're definitely the ultimate fuck boy.
And what I would love to see, and honestly, it would not surprise me if it's even something that's already on Vivian's landscape. I would love to see like Hell of a Boss and Hazbin Hotel from the perspective of the angels.
It would be cool.
Like more specifically.
I would like
because I think
that.
it would be really fun to see just the inner politics. But I like that kind of stuff.
Same though. Because like I feel like we are going to be getting that in season 2 though.
I'm really hoping so.
Mostly because of what happened with Sir Pentious.
Exactly. So I'm really hoping we'll really see like the politics of the angels, how the angels will eventually interact directly with God. Like if.
Because if there's one thing that I've noticed, they do allude to God.
Yeah.
They also allude to the OG ultimate evil.
Yes.
They do allude to him. They allude to Eve.
Yep.
They allude to now there has been confirmation that Abel
is going to be in it.
Is going to be in it, but that means that if there is an Abel, there is a Cain.
Cain.
So therefore that means we might get Cain in some aspect. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? I cannot wait to see how the Hellaverse is actually going to expand.
Yeah, like, and what I like about Vivian's work too is she's not, in my opinion, and you can totally tell me if you view it differently, she's not coming into the lore of her Hellaverse from a specific religious background. So like, yeah, you have characters like Cain, possibly, you have Abel who's confirmed, you have Adam, you have Lilith, like these characters that are mentioned in like the Roman Catholic Bible, right? But you also get the seals and all these other pieces that are a part of like Dante's Inferno.
You get the 7 rings too, which is mentioned multiple times throughout Hell of a Boss.
So I feel like and I think this is such a great thing about the show. She's looking at it from a very holistic view of like every piece of every, whether you want to call it religion, creed, background, and pulling them into her Hellaverse.
Yeah.
So people feel, and I mean, I've said this about Star Wars in the past too. I feel like the more that you cohesively homogenize and bring together so many different cultural ideas, it becomes more palpable and more accessible for people of different cultural backgrounds. So like, for example, granted, I grew up going to Catholic school.
So did I.
I wouldn't have come into Hazbin Hotel going, oh, this is like a Catholic show or like an anti-Catholic show or that like stupid shit they used to do.
Some people do.
I mean, everyone's going to.
I'm going
Always. I mean,
eat a dick.
But I feel like looking at it from like a let's call it media literacy standpoint.
Yeah.
You can really see that she's gone out of her way to have all types of cultures and ideas about heaven and hell, because nearly every single culture and nearly every single religion has some form of idea of an afterlife. Really brought together between the two shows.
Agreed. And on top of that, I also kind of feel like she did also borrow a little bit from pop culture as well.
Oh, for sure.
Because, you know, shows like Lucifer.
I love that show until
so
the
good.
last season they did on Fox.
We don't talk about that show. We don't talk about that season. All right. That show was great. And then Fox did what they do.
Yeah, Fox did what Fox does and went, hi. Let's just like make it weird. Can't enjoy anything apparently.
Out the window.
But she definitely did.
No, for sure. Because like there's no we get what I love about you get in Hazbin is that you realize that not only is there you know, because technically Charlie would be the Antichrist.
Yeah.
You know, like, and that is described. But we have this earnest little, well, not little because she's very tall, but this freaking floofball of a fucking hell being, literal hell being, who just wants to send people to heaven.
Like that's her goal. She just wants to see souls be saved.
Yeah, like,
especially souls that are not born of hell.
Right, because the Hellborn are very different.
Yes,
and
they're
that's
a
where,
very different sect.
Yes, and that is why you get what you get a lot in Hell of a Boss is that that is a show only about the Hellborn.
Yes.
You know, so in Hazbin you actually get souls that
like angel dust.
And you don't really see the Hellborn in Hazbin.
No, not
They're
not
there.
really.
They are there.
They're mentioned. We obviously
Razzle
have
and
Charlie.
Dazzle.
Charlie is obviously a Hellborn.
Charlie is a Hellborn. You have Razzle and Dazzle,
Yep.
who are Hellborn. Her little cat is a Hellborn.
I love that little.
I love that cat. You know, but you don't really see any of the you don't see the imps, you don't see the succubi.
No,
you don't see the different characters from the other rings in Hazbin because it's the primary. It is obvious that it is the primary ring that they are in.
Yeah.
That's where this hotel sits. But if you, again, this is when you have to pay attention. One of the scenes with Angel Dust actually does feature some of the Hellborn from the Greed Ring.
Yep.
From the Greed Ring. And, you know, so you do see that. They are there. The breadcrumbs are there. And I'm pretty sure you also see some of them when and a lot of them I'm actually thinking
I think it's in the poison montage.
In the
right?
poison montage, you see them too. Mostly, if you've noticed that a lot of the Hellborn interact more with Angel Dust.
Yes.
And than they do with anybody else because all the other characters kind of just really interact with themselves.
Yeah.
And they're all damned souls. So it's very different.
And it's a different dynamic because the souls have seen what it's like to be on Earth.
Yes.
And they have these memories of their life on Earth.
Every single one of them knows who they were and what they were doing when they died.
And why they've, would you even call it evolved, devolved into their forms they eventually take in hell?
I would say that they become.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say evolved or devolved. I would say this is how they become because it's what their soul's reflecting.
Exactly. So like I always thought Angel Dust design was very, very interesting.
He's a spider.
And I'm like, and if I remember correctly, and I was never sure if this was like canon or headcanon because I haven't watched the first season in a while. He was scared of spiders.
Yes.
Yes, that was in the show, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he was scared of spiders. So then, of course, when he
came down to hell, he became a spider.
So he's facing the thing he's scared of
on top of,
every single day.
Well, yeah, on top of like also like, you know, being an addict and that's how he died.
Yeah, and that's how it's his actions in being an addict which led him to hell.
Yeah, led him to hell, got him there, and then caused him to become who he is. And then eventually, because Charlie saw something in Angel, decided to try to rehab him.
Yeah.
Which is the entire basis of the pilot and the series, which is like, you know,
trying to rehab Angel as that first patron of the hotel.
Yep. Which, you know, and then like they get other people to, you know, join up, other souls to join up. And I just feel that it is a very positive message that, like, even though you feel like you are damned, you can still try to do good.
Exactly. And
I don't like using the word redeem yourself.
Yeah. And because I think
Even though that's what it is.
What it's kind of more about is the idea that we all have free will. And that's the basis of Charlie's idea.
Well, free will is what created hell in the first place.
Exactly. Which is the basis of Charlie's idea that if they can make it make it to hell,
They can make it out.
they can make it out. And I think that's such a great concept because people think, oh, as soon as, you're just in hell, that's it.
Yeah.
But but then you see characters like Alistair, right? Who like very obviously is never going to leave hell.
He doesn't
Like,
want to.
He doesn't want to.
But he definitely wants to be free of his chains.
Correct, which is why he kind of endears himself to Charlie.
Quite literally, because he's a deer.
Exactly. And he gets a lot of jokes and chuckles out of her attempts to save the other souls.
And also at the same time, Alistair gave some of the best advice that I literally took to heart as best as I could. And you're never fully dressed without a smile.
Yes.
And the reason, and Alistair actually, in a rare moment of humanity, quote unquote, to Charlie, explains why he is always smiling.
Yeah.
Because if there's, and he goes, and I'm not quoting it directly here because I'm tired and butchering things and just really excited to talk about this.
I know.
But Alistair actually goes like, if you're smiling, no one can tell which way you're coming from.
Exactly.
No one can tell that you were upset. No one can tell you were angry. No one can react in a way that would be detrimental to the things that you were trying to do. Which I think is some of the best advice that you can get from a fucking demon. Okay? Like, yeah. And that's kind of like why, believe it or not, I actually constantly, even if I'm tired, even if I'm upset, even if I'm in a bad mood, if I'm in public, I'll smile.
And I will say this, what's really fun about that is when the show was still kind of in its like
Infancy.
the pilot, its infancy, they weren't sure where it was going to go. The actual original pilot singing voice for Alistair, Gabriel C. Brown, and I wanted to make sure I checked the date because I knew it was before the show premiered in February 2020, actually covered the song "You're Never Fully Dressed Without a Smile" in character as Alistair. So when I heard, and I remember watching that in 2020 because I got very sucked into not only the pilot but the lore. I loved seeing the fandom lore around their ideas of how these characters were going to evolve and where these traits from these characters came from. And that was one of the things Gabriel C. Brown did during the pandemic was he actually recorded songs as Alistair.
I love this.
And that was one of the songs. The other one he did was I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire.
I do.
And he then reprised it in a bunch of music videos. So one of my favorites, Insane, is one of my favorite fan songs for Alistair. That's sung and performed by Alistair's original voice actor.
I mean, I love it because honestly, even if you look up, if you go on Spotify, there are playlists.
Yes.
Playlists of these songs, not just from the Prime Video soundtrack, but also from the original. And then on top of that, you have other songs that are related to this. And I love that because then you could just literally go through it. And the fact that the fandom itself has memorized these songs.
Yes. Insane.
I can sing Poison start to finish.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely about my ex.
Valid.
All of them.
Let's be
Actually,
real.
let's be real. It's about my two last big ones.
Agreed.
Okay, that's Poison. Hands down, that is Poison. All the other songs that they sing in this show is meant to be infectious, and it is. It is. And then also oh my God, Addict.
Addict.
Oh my God. That song, when that song dropped, I have it I had it as my ringtone for a while. I can sing that song top to bottom. I love that fucking song. This is not even counting the fact that they also put songs in Hell of a Boss as well that I'm obsessed with. Kesha was Queen Bee's voice and singing voice, and Cotton Candy is still my number one thing. It is still my fucking ringtone.
I love Kesha and Hellaverse, and I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, but it doesn't look like she'll be coming back.
No.
Which
Sorry.
makes me really sad.
And that is probably, I think, a lot to do with like contract.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of it, especially now that it's going to be on Amazon Prime.
Yep.
They needed to kind of like adapt for.
I don't think so that there was so much adaptation. I think it was because of the controversy with Kesha and her fighting, as she fucking should.
Yeah, her fighting with Dr. Luke.
Uh-huh. So I think that like Amazon was just like, well, we can't have that now that Hell of a Boss is on Prime.
And one of my favorite little because there are so many pieces of for example, fan made songs like Insane.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that it was actually reviewed by Ichiro Oda, who wrote One Piece? I just found this out, and he wrote it as, he said, end quote, his second favorite song of 2023.
I did not know that.
I had no idea. So I think that's hilarious. They even had a whole Reaper Showtime emote in fucking Fortnite
Oh yeah.
of Alistair, and you'd be able to wield Alistair's cane while the song Insane played.
Oh my God. This is like a cultural phenomenon has become. It's everywhere in Hot Topic.
Oh my God. Literally, you can't walk into Hot Topic without seeing every single character from Hazbin Hotel on a shirt, and Hell of a Boss.
And Hell of a Boss now, yeah. On top of that, I'm starting to see more cosplay companies creating actual cosplays, the cosplays of these characters. You could get the Alistair cosplay now. You can get Lucifer's cosplay.
You can get Charlie
You
for
can get
sure.
Charlie, Vaggie.
Yep.
You can get I don't really think there's anybody else right now that you can get unless you make it yourself.
Exactly.
But I do know that you can get Hell of a Boss stuff
You can
now.
get Angel Dust.
You can get Angel Dust. You can get I know that you can get a lot of the characters from Hell of a Boss as well. You can get Blitzo, you can get Moxie.
You can definitely get Moxie. Because a friend
Millie.
of mine recently dressed with his fiance as
Moxie and
Millie.
Yeah. You can get those. And then pretty sure a lot of people are starting to realize these are very popular characters. I do Queen Bee. So I have her entire outfit. Is it screen accurate? No. I did the best I could with what I was able to. Can I make it screen accurate? Yeah, I can.
I love your version of Bee, though.
Thank you.
I like that it's it is so similar to the character that you can tell it's the character. But at the same time, it has your own spin on it.
Which is every single cosplay I've ever done.
And I just love it. And I love, if y'all haven't seen it, then why aren't you on the Feinics Gate Instagram? I love the way you do your face paint, too.
Because that's exactly
And all of
that
your
is
makeup.
exactly how she wears it.
And it looks amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And the only thing that I'm planning on adding to that cosplay is eventually, because Queen Bee does have 4 arms, I will eventually be adding the other 2 arms.
And there are some real cool ways that people have done it for Angel Dust.
Yeah. That's hello. Plus also, I am working on a better wig for Queen Bee. Simply because Queen Bee has such long flowing hair because of her Beelzebub juice.
Yes.
That I want to find a way to create a wig that mimics that, but also at the same time, wigs are hard.
And so that they don't kill you and give you wig headache and tear the hair out of your head.
It's not even just that I'm worried about tearing the hair out of my head. I'm actually just also worried about being able to move around on a convention floor.
Very fair, because people really don't understand space on the convention floor.
And I also don't want people touching me.
Valid.
So I don't want them tugging on a wig. Or
Let's be
getting
real.
or getting caught on the wig and ripping
Exactly.
it off my head.
And they already poke at the wings.
Yo, I hate it. It drives me crazy. But I'm very excited to see what season 2 brings us, because season 1, if you haven't watched it already, I'm not going to do too many spoilers for you, but it did actually give us that triumph moment, that, whatever. And now heading into season 2, it was hinted that we are now going to see more of the secondary villains that were introduced in season 1.
Yes.
The 3 Vs. And I'm very, very, very much excited to see how this is going to play out, especially considering we were also given those secondary villain, even though they claim they're not a villain, in Sarah. I
fucking can't wait to see what goes on with Sarah.
I am excited. I need to know all the things. I need to also see how they're crossing over with Helva.
Because they definitely which I think was brilliant. They had Brandon's Blitz essentially like lead that entire promo with poor Charlie being like, but, and it was so in character.
In character.
One of the things he started like hinting was like, oh, we're going to do crossovers. We're going to do this. We're
Fuck
going to
your
do that.
life,
And of
bing
course,
bong.
like part of it is like the absurdity and craziness of Blitz as a character. But also it's like, they wouldn't say that if they weren't going to do it.
No, they have to.
And like now they're like tied to it.
It's true. And then
And I'm
also,
like, why else would they put it on Prime? I mean, besides money.
can we also talk about how Brandon Rogers crashes every single Hazbin Hotel panel that they ever do?
Brandon Rogers, you were my unhinged spirit animal, and I love you.
Yes. Okay. And like, we just need to talk about like how amazing that is. Because also, like, I've been watching Brandon Rogers on fucking YouTube forever.
Oh my God, I fucking love his
Okay.
content.
So, like,
I love that like politician, like CEO woman he
God.
plays. I cannot think of her name.
Fucking
Fucking unhinged. It kills me every damn time because
my
like
favorite was always like the mom
the mom
character.
or like when he did the whole thing for Pride Month.
Yes! Get out of my way! I'm fucking gay. I loved it. I loved it.
Love you,
I live for Brandon's content. I
Also,
really do.
shout out to Brandon because he also will literally do anything they ask him to do. Like he literally, when they finally
Didn't he
released
like crash into Vivi's house?
that, but he also
Get in the car, bitch!
did for Hell of a Boss when they finally came out with merch at Hot Topic when they closed the deal.
Dressed as Blitz and broke
As
into the
Blitz,
Hot Topic.
He broke into the Hot Topic. And if you look on the Hot Topic website, he's actually the male model
Yeah,
for all of the Hell of a Boss merch.
yeah.
Like he loves and he gets so into his characters.
There-
He's willing to
there
go
is-
balls to the walls for anything.
There is no. He is Blitzo and Blitzo is him.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
You know, right? Like Blitz is him.
Yes.
Blitzy. You know, and like a big shout out to all the other cosplayers who do these characters, who go out of their way and have been such big fans from day one and holding out. And like, I'm so happy that we get season 2. I'm so happy that we are confirmed for seasons 3 and 4. I'm just very, very, very happy that I get to experience this now.
And I love that now we can experience it together.
Yeah.
Like, and I do want to do a little shout out. Like there was a great cosplayer, Sailor Geek Cosplay, who was
Yes.
actually who got me into Hazbin and Helva because they actually would cosplay all of the characters during COVID.
Yep.
And that was one of those things that I would just fall down the rabbit hole. I actually buy a lot of their fan art. They do pins and stuff.
I love that for you.
So if you need like good, like Hell of a Boss, Hazbin Hotel merch from somebody that's like been part of the fandom since day one, check them out.
yeah, like not me as we're recording, looking at my 2 playmats that are my queen bee.
I really need a really fun, I think, Hazbin Hotel or Hell of a Boss playmat for sure.
Yeah.
I have a very boring blue one right now, and I need some
For
variety.
your D&D.
Yes, drop some Blitzo.
Can you imagine
playmats.
if we made a D&D one shot of the Hellverse?
I've been trying to pitch this to my D&D group,
Okay.
like straight up. So, like, please, we'll do it on a day when you can come, and you can bring your pretty math rocks, and we can all play.
I will literally, because honestly, if you can't sit there and tell me that Queen Bee is not a version of a tabaxi.
Oh my God, she fucking is.
So, like, I mean, even though I know she's supposed to be technically like one of the hell dogs, hellhounds,
Yeah.
like leader of the hellhounds and whatever, but you can't fucking sit there and tell me that she's also not a tabaxi. I don't want to
like,
hear it.
fuck that. She totally is.
She totally is. And Queen Bee is my spirit animal and my ultimate comfort character right now. So, like, I will hear no blasphemy against my queen. Thank you very much.
Super valid. And one day I will finally cosplay from the Hellaverse. It's just I love too many of the characters and I can't decide on who.
I need you to be fucking nifty. Exactly. Exactly. But honestly, guys, check out Hazbin Hotel on Prime and Hell of a Boss now that it is up on Prime.
Please. And on YouTube.
And on YouTube, because all the seasons of Hell of a Boss are actually on YouTube, where I think only season 1 of Hell of a Boss is on Prime right now.
Yes.
But you can see seasons 2, 3, and 4
on YouTube.
on YouTube still.
And they're gonna
Uncut.
stay. They're not
They're
going
not
to
going
change
anywhere.
it.
And I need season 5 now, please and thank you.
I need your content.
I do. Like, listen, I understand that I'm greedy and I just got season 2 of Hazbin Hotel, but I also need season 5 of Hell of a Boss.
We need Queen Bee.
I need more. So
please, we love you,
please
Vivian.
and thank you, Vivian and Spindle Horse and Prime and anybody out there. Like, we love you and we would love to be involved in any of your premieres and interview your voice actors and just love you.
Also, happy belated birthday, Vivian.
Yes, very much so, our queen.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you so very, very much. But on that note, Feinics fans, it's time for us to shake a leg because this bitch has got to go to Rhode Island Comic-Con. Come find me. I will be dressed as Queen Bee and I'll be handing out merch. So if you come see your queen, you'll get some pretty things. On that note,
I'll be living vicariously through the rest of y'all.
as you will. I will also be doing interviews and all sorts of stuff. So keep an eye out for that. If you are not following us on the socials, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Who are you? Where are you? Have you been trapped in hell?
Have you been redeemed?
Have you been redeemed?
I don't know. But on that note, bye.
Bye.